Hello, my name is A.Best, and I am a principal candidate for the University of the Cumberlands Principal Preparation Program. I'm excited to talk to you tonight about some of my viewpoints on being an effective leader in a school. The first question I would like to address tonight is the talents, skills, and abilities that I possess that I believe would make me an effective administrator. I believe the first talent would be that I abide by statutes and rules regardless of the situation. I believe an effective administrator needs to enforce rules consistently. In addition, I believe that being task and goal oriented is something very important for an effective administrator. Without having goals and ambitions for your school, you could end up in a place where you may not want to be in regards to student achievement. The second question I would like to address is, how do you see yourself as a dispositional fit for a school system and leadership? The first thing would be that a leader needs to be fair. Not just a leader, a manager. Every stakeholder needs to be treated equal. Everyone has valuable input in a school and should have their input heard. In addition, being willing to seek input from all stakeholders is another very valuable trait that I believe is necessary for an effective leader. But at the same time, while you seek input, it is necessary that you're able to make difficult decisions based on the input that you are given. And sometimes those decisions that you make might not be the popular decision. The third question I would like to address is, what is your vision of a school for 21st century learners? I would have to say that technology is a very important component in a school system, but while the use of technology is important, I also believe that it is very important to encompass multiple modes of thinking, not just being able to use technological devices, but also being able to synthesize your thoughts on paper, in video chats, and on discussion boards. In addition, I believe student inquiry is a very important component to being a 21st century learners, being able to derive your own thoughts and conclusions about things. And finally, student leaders and student managers. Those are very important components. I do not believe that the teacher should be the one that is totally in charge of the classroom. I think that there should be students that are very much so acting as the teacher, with the teacher providing support when necessary. The fourth question regarding administration as managers versus instructional leaders is a very important topic. As a manager, a principal needs to be able to delegate tasks. As an instructional leader, the principal needs to be involved in the classroom, not just sitting in the office. They need to be out and about in the school. They need to be continuing educational practices in regards to instructional methods that are currently being used in the classroom. They need to stay in touch and in base with those practices so as to not be out of touch and consequently not know the most effective practices that are being used in the classroom today. And finally, they need to be able to adapt to the ever-changing environment that is going to be occurring in classrooms. Finally, the last question regarding the critical needs that I need for becoming a successful administrator from our program would be that I need to learn how to delegate tasks better. I am somebody who enjoys completing tasks by myself, and so I need to learn how to delegate tasks a little bit better. And finally, I need to learn how to deal with community politics that might be happening. We're currently dealing with a dress code issue at my school, and it's been very welcoming to see how my principal has been dealing with this issue. So those are the two needs that I currently have while going through our principal program. Thank you.